this weekend. Well, now we're ready for 157. Ben Cherrington, the number 5 seed, and Brian Sith, the number 10 seed, as 157 kind of blew up. Cherrington, 19-0 this year. Stith at 31-3 overall. He was 6th in 2005, Stith, from Arizona State. Stith with the red anklet and the maroon singlet. Cherrington in the blue singlet and the green anklet.
These guys had a great match at the Pac-10 finals. It was very close, 1-1 in the third period, and Cherrington was able to have a neutral fall over Stith. He stacked him without getting control. It was over. So they're very close.
Our referee for this match is Kenny Ritchie. With Jeff Blatnick, Tim Johnson, and Quinn Kesnick, I'm Dave Armstrong. Bring you greetings from Oklahoma City. Sold out again for the National Wrestling Finals. Almost 16,000 fans on hand.
Cherrington wants to stay high with the arms. He doesn't want to go low because Stith has a nice little drag. You'll notice Cherrington, he's going to fight for position in there and stay tied up. He doesn't want to go from the open.
Trains light with Kirk White, a former NCAA champion from Boise State, also the last champion from Boise State.
Open up, gentlemen. Action.
Greg Randall, the head coach, former 3-time All-American for Dan Gable at Iowa. Kirk White sitting in the corner with Coach Randall because he works out, as you said, with Cherrington. Nice takedown.
Kirk White, the last Boise State champion, 1999.
Stith got very extended on that shot. Cherrington, pretty easy time getting around behind him, looking the angles and scoring.
Workout partners are so important, guys. I mean, Greg Randall said, I brought Kirk White in because he is a tremendous workout partner. I brought him in to make sure that people like Ben Cherrington can get to the finals, and here he is. This is Kirk White's first year in the room with them.
Rooms like Iowa, Oklahoma State, heck, Josie, even Chattanooga, Tennessee, they all have brought in tremendous people, whether from that school or from other schools, just to help out in the room.
Little claw ride there, little claw ride by Ben Cherrington. He's continuing, he's going back and forth here, keeping the pressure on. Look at the inside wrist control and looking for the tilt. He's tough on top.
Action.
The idea is to create pressure in more than one direction, not just straight forward, but forward and sideways. And that's how you take them off the base. Nice pop and drop there.
Top 4 seeds at 157 eliminated. Trent Paulson of Iowa State, C.P. Schlater of Minnesota, Alex Tirapelli of Illinois, and also Matthew Levy of West Virginia. Those top 4 seeds all eliminated here at 157. We've got quite a treat coming to you at the end of this period with Cherrington and a 2-0 lead plus over a minute and a half of riding time. Our treat is Quinn Kesnick with a legend in wrestling, Danny Hodge.
One of the all-time greats, 3-time NCAA champion, was never taken down at the University of Oklahoma. Why do you keep coming back to these championships, Danny?
You know, I admire these young kids working so hard to reach this pinnacle of the NCAA. You know, this is the elite of all matches, and to come here and make something happen, I love it.
50 years ago, you were the most valuable wrestler in this tournament. Your style was one of pinning, the importance of pin. Why was pinning so important to you?
You know, first of all, pinning makes something happen. We didn't have tech call or major decision. It was 1, 2, 3. And this is what fills the arenas today, is make something happen. I'm trying to get the young kids to work hard and believe in themselves. And I can pin you easier than I can beat you.
Thanks. Thanks, Danny. We've got a little special treat at the end of the second period. We're going to show you how strong Danny Hodge still is, Dave.
Okay, I can't wait to see that demonstration. What did Ben Cherrington just do, guys, to take a 5-0 lead?
Well, he just showed us how strong he is.
That's right.
He got out from underneath, and at the time he was going for the reversal, Stith locked his hands. That's illegal. That's 1 point. And Cherrington went ahead and did a great job reversing for 2. So 3 more points gives him a 5-0 lead.
His strength seems to be his greatest asset, doesn't it?
Power is just one part of athleticism, but certainly if it's dominant over your opponent, you bring it to bear.
As we told you in our opening tease, wrestling is the ultimate contest of strength. And certainly Ben Cherrington is showing that here at 157 pounds.
We just saw that the first undefeated wrestler to win a national championship was Nate Gallick. Now Cherrington trying to join that group. He's 19-0 going into this match right here. He's putting on a riding clinic, this top position. He's just doing it all.
It's not just about staying on top and chopping the arm and breaking them down, but if that person starts to get up, drop to the leg and return him to the mat.
That riding time is up over 2.5 minutes now for Ben Cherrington.
Good pressure forward here, keeping the head down.
Stop, man. Hooking the ankle right. Let's go.
Warning for stalling, parallel ride. You need to get out to the side, look more for the fall. So that was a warning.
No. Caution red. Coming up. No. Lift it up. Stay set. Let's go.
Stith trying some scrambled legs here coming out the backside. Let's keep his head up.
Flurry, but nothing doing. Let's get back to Quentin Danny Hodge.
Danny Hodge was a guy who was known for his strength, his stamina, and his conditioning. This is an apple. Show us what you can do to this apple. Look at the power of those hands. Undefeated 3 years in a row at Oklahoma. Cover Sports Illustrated, 1957. Look at the power of the grip. Talk about wrist control. Unbelievable. The Heisman Trophy of Wrestling is named the Danny Hodge Trophy, presented annually to the top collegiate wrestler. Dave?
If you think that's easy, folks, try that at home. And maybe now that you got that apple all mushed up, you could feed it to Joe Dubuque.
Oh, Stith has an inside cradle. If he could drag Cherrington back into the mat, he'd have an attempt at a fall. Cherrington doing everything he can not to be dragged back in.
Coach Tom Ortiz encouraging his wrestler Brian Sith.
Because I know one thing as we watch this match, I'm not shaking Danny Hodge's hand. Not because I don't want to be friendly, but I just don't want my hand destroyed.
I'll tell you what, he does. Everybody remembers shaking hands with Danny Hodge. And he's such a great guy, and he'll shake hands with anybody walking by.
I played golf with him, and the man's got a golf game.
Look how Cherrington keeps that pressure on the head. Right there, he's pounding on it.
Oh, Stith might get another cradle here. Chooses to go behind.
2 points for a takedown there, so now it's back to a match. Well, it looked like it was going to be an easy day at the walk in the park for Ben Cherrington. He does have that riding time. He will get 1 point there at the end of this match. So Stith, he is down in essence 6-3 with 28 seconds remaining.
They're going to cut him. Stith will cut him, go back to the stand and give up the escape point to look for big points.
He really needs a takedown to the back to get a 4-point move to take it into overtime. 3 points on the clock, but the extra riding time gives him a 4-point lead.
Cherrington not playing defense. He's moving the head, grabbing the head, and he's taking any offense away from Stith.
He gives Greg Randall his first national champion as the head coach of Boise State.
Ben Cherrington, this cherry cheat, chopped down the apple of Brian Stith. As Ben Cherrington is your champion 157. So Cherrington and Apples, what do they have in common? A lot at 157. Now we go to